The protagonist has had many names that we've known over the years. The main character, the hero, the star of the show. No matter what they are called, some of y'all niggas are absolute dog shit at writing them, no matter what you seem to do. But it's okay. I'm here. Who am I, you ask? Why, I'm Matt the Creative, your local loony bin who's obsessed with writing stories. And today, I'm going to show you why you can't write a protagonist to save your life. First and foremost, we gotta look at some actually good protagonists so that we know what our goalpost is. So today, I'm gonna be looking at Frodo from the Lord of the Rings trilogy, Invincible from Invincible, and Ellen Ripley from the Alien movies. Now let's go straight into familiar territory with Frodo Baggins. I've talked about the Lord of the Rings quite a lot on this channel, and it's not just because I like Lord of the Rings, but just because it's also super easy to break down for y'all, and also because I don't have to gather a bunch of clips to edit. But moving on, Frodo is our protagonist in Lord of the Rings. He's a hobbit, a small halfling white creature with a strong desire to live quiet and peaceful lives. They are, for the most part, very ill-suited to long and grand journeys and the like. But he goes on a grand journey to what might as well be the pit of hell to destroy the ultimate evil artifact. And this artifact has a knack for making people get more attached to it than a crackhead to crack. And even the ancient wizards and elves can't resist the allure of this artifact known as the ring. It's quite the task. And throughout these long ass films, we see Frodo struggle with the journey. Not only does the ring cause niggas to go straight up crazy for it, and it starts getting to him, but there's also them scary ass Nazgul and even his own allies in some cases. The point is, Frodo is so out of his depth, taking on a task that he is super unqualified for. Except for in one area, being a hobbit who can somewhat resist the temptations of the ring. But still, the journey is easily going to be the hardest thing in his life. His struggle to persevere through the challenges that he faces and how he does so, in my opinion, is one of the main reasons why he's actually a good protagonist. The conflicts that Frodo encounters in his journey defines his journey. It defines him in a lot of ways. And I think that is the main reason why your goofy ass can't write a protagonist to save your life. The conflicts that your protagonists have cannot be lackluster. You've got to be the devil, homie. Like, if your character ever met you in real life, you should be scared shitless. Because you know they've got every single right to send you over to see Harambe, Bob Ross, and all the rest of the gang. Now, like, I'll go to real quick look at Invincible. Mark Grayson, aka, or as I like to call him, Vincible, because that nigga does nothing but get his ass beat until the plot demands that he does not get his ass beat. Within the first season, we see Invincible have to come to blows with his father, Omni-Man, who turns out to be an alien conqueror in disguise. He was a hero, but he's actually an alien conqueror who was sent to Earth to make more Viltrumites, aka Mark Grayson, and to conquer Earth. And they come to blows. Omni-Man unleashes a legendary beatdown. It was so legendary that it got memed. And we discovered that yet again, Invincible is very invincible. But we also get to see how he refuses to give in and reaches to the heart of his dad. It's in these hard moments that really attach us to a protagonist. You can have all these cool character quirks and values for your characters, and those things are all well and good. Like, I will always tell you to have those things for your character. But, like, it's through the challenges and ordeals that we get to see a person's true character. That's a key takeaway here. Finally, we see this in the Ellen Ripley in the Alien movies. She goes through the utter bullshit of having to deal with xenomorphs, some of the most unacceptable creatures in fictions. Like, have you seen them motherfuckers, bro? Like, they jump on your face, literally deep throat you, impregnate you, and when the thing is done, is ready to hatch, it's going to like burst out your chest and off you in the process. Then grow into an acidic, bullet dodging, ultimate killing machine within less than a day. Hell nah! I'm xenophobic. But yet Ripley, despite being scared as the rest of us would be, she faces her fears, and against all the odds, she perseveres and survives. The challenges that your characters face are as important as the characters themselves. Lackluster conflict will make your entire story boring, let alone your protagonist. So let me ask yourself, how can you make the dilemmas that your characters face more dynamic? How can you really test your characters' limits and challenge their values? What are the obstacles that are getting in the way of what your character wants, what your protagonist wants? Go ahead and answer those questions for me, man. And if you want to learn the complete opposite of everything I just said, check out this video right here. And always keep creating. Deuces.